What is up, everybody? Today I'm going to be going over the apps specifically for junk haul businesses. Now, you can use some of them for other things, but today we're going over the junk haul apps, so stay tuned. It has been a minute. I have been so busy, been doing a lot of work on the van and on the new dump truck that I got. I haven't officially showed you guys the dump truck and what we're doing, but to give you a good idea, where we've expanded our business, our courier business, and created a holding company so that West Michigan Expert Logistics LLC is a holding company to Kazoo Eco Haul. And we're going to be running junk haul orders just like we do the courier side. Trying to expand the business, create opportunity. I just finished a job. I'll show you guys some of the before and after pictures here. And that was my first real junk haul job, meaning I didn't use a gig app or anything to get the job. It was a lead. This lead was specifically through Angie Leads. But I gotta tell you guys, I am pumped. You know, after doing this job, I still have all the stuff in the van. And I had to use the van because the dump truck is pretty much full. And I didn't really want to piece an order like this, especially being my first real customer, you know, my own customer. I didn't want to show up with a dump truck practically full and we were going to have to piece everything in there. So I just showed up with the van completely empty and everything fit in here perfectly fine. It was really just boxes full of stuff and some bags of just like miscellaneous trash. Not stuff you'd necessarily throw away, but maybe want to recycle or sort through and stuff. But it was a very easy job. Took like 15 minutes and no complaints whatsoever. The customer was very happy. Very happy to use the service. Said he would recommend, you know, of course. I'm going to send him an email later. What I'm going to do with my customers is just send them a full receipt of everything that happened, including pictures, instead of just the receipt they receive after making a payment, which I do through Square. It is actually Sunday, so I'm not really going to be doing too much more work. This guy was really just looking for work to be done yesterday or today because of his time frame, so I ended up doing it for him today. And I did give him a little bit cheaper price because he had mainly everything in the garage and he helped me, which of course it wasn't necessarily a job that needed help, but when people are looking for a little bit cheaper, you know, there's only so much you can do. So when somebody's willing to help or at least get all of the items closer to the unloading or the loading up point, you know, it is what it is. You do what you can for them. I was happy to do the work for him. I was happy to give him a deal. I was happy that he helped. You know, it only took 10 or 15 minutes to complete. The first one, of course, is load up. The second one is going to be Check Sammy. Now, this one I did sign up for, but it doesn't really look like they have too much work in my area, but I'll have to double check that. The next one is called Junk Guru. From what I've heard, this is a real nice one, and I actually downloaded it and went to sign up, but they have a wait list. But Junk Guru, that's another one to add to your list. And a few others that I started using, these ones are pay per leads. Now, it's really not too expensive. There are ways where it can get out of hand if you don't manage it or monitor what you're doing or your lead management. But Angie Leads is one. I know there's a lot of stuff in the air because of what's happened to them in recent past. But at the same time, they're a business trying to make money just like you. The next one is Thumbtack. And I actually like this one. The workflow's fairly decent. You only pay for the lead if the customer actually contacts you back. So I actually do like that. And then there's another one called Craftjack. And Craftjack so far seems to be okay. I've gotten one customer so far. But he was also still looking around, so he didn't make his mind 100%, but he still pretty much agreed to everything. Anyways, those are the apps I would highly consider downloading if you're getting into the junk haul industry. Now, of course, there might be more. These are the ones that I've came across and that are somewhat able to work for me in what I do specifically. Another app you can use, and one I was waiting to tell you guys about actually, is just called Nextdoor. And it looks a lot like Facebook, but it's a lot more community based, and it also has a lot of businesses marketing their product or the services. So there's also a lot of service-based marketing going on, and you get to be in touch with your neighbors. And you know, when there's little kids running around or young kids running around stealing stuff, people are also going to jump on Nextdoor and tell people about it. So it's definitely a cool app to download. It reminds me a lot of Facebook. It's just a lot more business marketing geared. So I would definitely download Nextdoor too. But that'll be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this short little video. Hope you liked the information. If you download some of these apps, let me know, and let me know what apps you guys are using. But for now, don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.